What's good? What's good? What's good, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing okay. We are back. We are back with another preview. This time, Manchester United versus the Sheriff. A very interesting game to say the least. Not people may think this not got a lot to talk about, but when you really deep it, there is actually a lot to talk about when it comes to this game. There is. Um, Firstly, let's start off straight away. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and etc. But Frankie de Jong is in the mud first and foremost. Frankie de Jong is heavily in the mud. Like, you couldn't have actually written this. You couldn't have written this. Barcelona. Someone comment down below. What do Barca have to do to qualify for the Champions League? As far as I know, it's done for Barca. They are not qualifying for the Champions League at all. It's done. So let me go and look at the. Yeah, it's done. Oh God, it's done. It's done for Barca. It's done for Barca. They are finished. Barcelona are finished. Like the thing for like the thing for Frankie de Jong. Send some tears to Frankie de Jong. Let's send some tears of hope and joy to Frankie de Jong, please. You couldn't have written this any better. Literally. Like on a serious level. Well, win both games. Actually, let me look at this, right? Nah, they ain't making it because Inter Milan have to lose the next game and Barca have to win the next uh two games. Inter have to lose both game. No, next game. Yeah, Inter have to lose the next game, which will be against Bayern. Um, if Bayern win today, that's obviously. So if Bayern win today, it's game over. If I'm not mistaken, right? If Bayern win today, it's game over for Frankie de Jong. Is that right? Is that right? Someone let me know in the comments. If Bayern win today against Barcelona, it's over, right? Is that a yes? Yeah. So if Bayern win today, it's over. So Barcelona must win today by proper fashion as well, because there's obviously the goal difference, whatever. But in general, if Barca do not win today, it's done or the done no for them. It's done, man. Frankie de Jong can hold that. And the thing is, I don't even have energy for Frankie de Jong because he actually ruined our summer. He ruined your summer. He ruined my summer. He ruined all Manchester United summer. So I ain't got no time for this guy. I legitly have no time for this guy. But let's 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 talk about us. Let's talk about let's talk about what we got to deal with tomorrow. We've got Sheriff to deal with, right? We've got Sheriff to deal with. Let's start off with this. First thing first. Jadon Sancho has got to hold bench tomorrow. Are we risking playing Jadon Sancho in tomorrow's game? I want you lot to be interactive today and talk to me because I don't see this guy being playing and starting for Man United. I don't. We got to talk about the return of Ronaldo. We got to talk about Lindelof. We got to talk about, does Luke Shaw have a rest and Malacia come back into the squad? We got to talk about Dallo. Does he deserve a rest? We got to talk about, well, the midfield in essence. Do you reward Fred with a starting game? Ericsson was in the press conference, so it seems like Ericsson is going to be playing. Let's be honest here. Diego Costa saved another penalty for Porto. Man, yeah, people are gonna. This is the world of football. As soon as you have a good moment, everybody's like, "Yes, let's go and get them. Go and get me that person right now. Go and get me Diego Costa. He's just saved a fucking amazing penalty." That's what it is. That's what it is. But let's get through this one thing, right? Let's get through this one thing. We need to identify who we playing tomorrow. I want everybody to give me their starting 11 because I'm properly a bit confused if you ask me. I don't know who I'm starting, who I'm not starting, because Ronaldo's back. Because if you go and check now, Lindelof is gonna be playing. If you go and check, Malacia needs some games. What do we do right now? What do we do? Sheriff game, Sancho gets a goal. Everybody's on Sancho hype. Yeah, Sancho scored. Sancho nearly scores. The second goal gets almost cleared off the line. It wasn't on the line, but just before the line gets cleared off, Bruno nearly comes on the score sheet. Ronaldo scores his first goal of the season and does the Sui in the Sheriff Stadium. If you ask me, the question is, does Ten Hag go with his trusted men and solidify his position in the group stage? He's at home. It's at Old Trafford. Do you still keep Ronaldo on the bench? Ronaldo, in essence, everybody knew was supposed to be playing Europa minutes. Nonetheless, Ronaldo was supposed to be playing Europa minutes. That's what the plan was from the get-go. I don't know what people thought about Ronaldo playing Premier League games, but it was always going to be Europa games. I think Ronaldo starts tomorrow. I do think Ronaldo starts tomorrow. On top of that, I think Malacia starts tomorrow as well. I actually think he's going to go ahead and give Malacia some game because few press conferences ago, Ten Hag did say, I want to bring players in and out. I want to keep everyone match fit, keep everyone form fit, make sure everyone's in the same kind of level when it comes to playing form. Considering that, it makes the perfect sense to be giving Malacia some game time and taking Luke Shaw off. Concern is Dallo. Again, Dallo and Lisandro Martinez playing every single game under the sun. David De Gea as well playing every single game. Got Dubravka for loan. No reason, no idea why. No idea why. In the midfield, Bruno's gonna play. Eriksen is gonna play. Is Fred or McTominay? I have a feeling McTominay starts. I do. I'm gonna do the starting 11 in shortly, but I have a feeling McTominay starts, Casemiro holds bench because again, you want to be making sure players are in and out of the squad to be holding the same level of form. In the front line, the question is Ronaldo's in the middle. I've already identified. I'm not going to change that because I really think Ronaldo does play in the middle and he starts for the Europa League game. On the left, though, does Rashford and Sancho get benched for Elanga? Does Elanga get a start in the Europa League? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think he takes that risk. On the right-hand side, Anthony Joga Bonito is going to start anyways. But is he going to try something new and give Sancho on the right? I think it's safe to say that now Ten Hag isn't going to take risks. He ain't taking no silly risks. He ain't taking no unnecessary risks. He's not going to go and change Anthony Joga Bonito and put Sancho on the right just because Sancho can play better on the right. I don't think he's doing that. On top of that, I don't think he's gonna be putting Elanga on the left. I think he stays with Rashford. And in the middle, I don't think he's putting Sancho in the middle or whatever, all this Twitter myth or whatever myth is. Play Sancho as a striker, play Sancho as a cam. It ain't happening, bruv. It ain't happening today. It ain't happening tomorrow. I don't think it's happening ever. Not in a starting, anyways. You might see Sancho coming, phasing in and out of the middle position, but he's not starting in the middle. I don't see it. So Ronaldo will start. Question is now, is Ronaldo, how do I put it? Is he worthy? Is he worthy enough to be starting? Is the question. Is he worthy enough to be starting? I don't know. In all honesty, I really don't know. I don't think he is fully worthy of starting a game for Manchester United. I think it is. But is he the first person in a player in a football history who's had something crazy on the touchline and walked off or whatever? Well, I don't remember the last time a player walked off other than Ronaldo. Ronaldo's done it twice. But I know players have taken their shirt off, they've taken their captaincy armband off, they've done all of this stuff before. But is he worthy? Chat, like, I want to know, is he worthy to start next game? Do we start next game? Actually, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll and let's get everybody's reaction. Should CR7 actually should Ronaldo start tomorrow versus Sheriff? Yes, no. Let's have a vote. Let's see what the people have to say. If you ask me, I think it makes sense for him to start. I really do. I think it's only right for him to start. I think there's no other option. You can't keep having Sancho in the Rashford in the middle because he just doesn't finish his chances. Just he just doesn't finish his chances. And will Ronaldo finish the chances is a question that we won't know unless Ronaldo plays. He did score his first goal against Sheriff, in when he played in the away game. The thing with Ronaldo is you don't know. The crazy thing is you don't actually know. What if he plays tomorrow and then he goes and scores a hat trick? Like, we all know he's capable. What if he does that? Then what? Then everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, Ronaldo's back! Oh, Ronaldo's back! This, that, the other." Sui. We don't really know. Never really know with him. But the probability is he's not gonna perform. Probability is he's gonna have a mediocre game because he's having a meaty season, anyways. Let me go through some of the chat. Let's see what the people have to say. Big up everyone in the chat as well. If we go back for Frankie in the summer, it better have a Europa League discount. 100%, it will do. As far as I can think, Frankie's value did have the surroundings that he was in Champions League. He's one of the top players in that Barca. He's a starter. But now coming down to Europa, that does affect the player's valuation drastically. Let's be very honest. Whilst you're in Champions League, all your players' valuations are different compared to you being in Europa League. That's just how it works. Because that's the same reason why Man United players got a 25% wage reduction. So Frankie's price will be discounted. Should we go back for Frankie de Jong? I'm going to do a poll. Stay tuned. I'm going to do a poll. New manager bounce from. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, Squeezy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say negative things in the world, man. Don't say that. Bench Sancho. I'm hearing Diego Costa. Read that one. I reckon. Oh my God, get out of here, man! Come on, man! Not this guy, man. Elanga, what is it? Elanga needs to start over Sancho. Simple. Plus, he makes runs in behind. Elanga gave us something to think about. Big up, Carrie Moore as well. Not seeing you in a while. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Carrie Moore says, I wouldn't risk it as Ten Hag. What if he has a blinder? Roy Keane, Rio, and Cole will be on his neck for Ronaldo to start every game. Interesting. So, are you saying, Karimo, that you would start Ronaldo, or you wouldn't start Ronaldo? Like, I don't really care what Roy Keane, Rio, and Cole have to say. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. I really don't care what them guys have to say. All I care is what my manager thinks of the player and what the player can bring to the table. Even if the manager likes him, let's be honest with you. Even if Ten Hag likes him, I don't care if the player is not performing, aka Biscuit Boy Martial. If the player is not performing, I don't care if the manager likes him. It ain't bringing me any joy because the player is not playing. And I don't hate Van der Beek, but Van der Beek ain't that guy. Let's be real. Van der Beek ain't that guy because Van der Beek is not scoring, is not playing, is not assisting, is not doing nothing. Van der Beek is doing nothing. He's of no use to you or me. He is of no use to you or me. He's not been of no use to you and me all season. Martial's been some use. You can go and check his GA and all of this, but Donny van der Beek, absolutely no use. So I ain't got nothing to say on Van der Beek. Unless Van der Beek comes and gives me 5-6 games of solid games, I can say, you know what? Donny van der Beek, Donny van der Beek. Until then, get out of here. I don't want to hear no Donny van der Beek stuff because it ain't working with me. New striker center forward was needed. Palestri start on the left wing on Thursday. Right footed, fits in inverted bill, likes to cross, takes his man on. Palestri. You want to start Palestri? Man, Sinbin. Spacekey says Faz and his Van der Beek bias. I ain't got Van der Beek bias. He's not there. Donny will win us the game. You man are different kind of crackheads, man. I don't know what you guys are on. I really don't know what you guys are on. I've started to notice there is a Martial FC. I knew there was Martial FC, but I didn't know there was Van der Beek FC. Very, very surprised. And I thought Man United fans are better than that. I thought the Martial FC was, from the France and the song and the Ballon d'Or. Van der Beek, really? Really, Van der Beek? Come on now, what we doing here? What are we? Are we the job center? Like, let's be real. Are we job center here? What are we doing about Van der Beek here? Van der Beek, Van der Beek. What are we doing? Why do we like players? Because they like what's going on? Why do we like players so much? Like especially players that don't play. Why do we like them so much? I don't get it. This is the sheriff game. Let's not get carried away here about Van der Beek and all of this, man. Let's not get carried away. And we got too many tens. We got hella tens. Bruno 10, Ericsson 10, Fred 10, um, Van der Beek 10, Sancho 10. Everybody 10, man. Everybody wants to be Ben 10. I don't get it. Everybody wants to be 10, 10, 10, 10. I don't get it. I need eights. I need a bunch of eights. I need a bunch of sixes. If you don't want to do that, then please, man. Bare tens in this squad. Nah, allow it. Allow it. I just feel he hasn't had a fair chance, and that's all I wanted on my own eyes. I don't care if he's not had a fair chance. We're not fair play Olympic team. Fair chance. It's not the fair chance. Where's this fair chance? Oh, give him fair chance. What's this fair chance? Like, what's this? What is it? Where does this fair chance come from? I don't get it. Who says there's equality in football and fair chance? There's no fair chance. You get your opportunity, show me, do it. Well done. Get off. If you can't do it, get off. What's this fairness? When did football become fair about being fair? Football isn't about being fair, football isn't about being fair. Games, you have fair chances, you don't score. Is that fair? Where you're supposed to win the game, you don't win. Is that fair? Football ain't about being fair and equal. Football is about come, turn up, do your business, score goals, win the game, go home. That's football. Get the job done, go home. Van der Beek ain't getting no job done. And what fair chance? He ain't there. And who owes Van der Beek anything? Nobody's owed anything by Manchester United. No player is owed anything. You show that you can play when you get your chance, and simple as you do it. You do it. And this is exactly why Elanga is running the show right now in terms of squad player, and McTominay as squad player, because these players have turned up in game. Elanga came on in Chelsea game and smoked 3 players. Do you want me to go and get the clip? Do you want me to go and get the clip? Donny van der Beek got smoked by a player who makes less than 10% of Van der Beek makes a week. Donny van der Beek got smoked by a player in a behind the doors game by a player who makes less than 10% of Van der Beek's wages. He got smoked. I spoke to the player myself, the player who played against Van der Beek behind the closed door game. Please, man, miss me with this about fair chance, please. We're not here to give. We're not the job center and stuff. You come here, you turn up, you show that you can play for Man United. You do it. Simple. If you can't do it, get gone. I need new players. And if Ten Hag is the guy who sold him, Ten Hag come here and found him here. Ten Hag might sell him again. If he doesn't say, who is he gonna replace? Van der Beek is not replacing Bruno. Van der Beek is definitely not replacing Ericsson. Van der Beek is not replacing Casemiro. Who the fuck is he replacing? Like, I don't get it. Who is he replacing? He ain't replacing Scott McTominay. There's a conversation to be had between him and Fred, but Fred turned up. Fredinho turned up a couple games ago. So he ain't replacing Fred. Nah, man. Miss me with this Van der Beek stuff. Let it go. Football isn't fair. We have the Glazers. Yeah, you're right. Life isn't fair. You're right. I reckon Van der Beek, Maguire, Bissaka will be sold, maybe even more. 100%. Players have to be sold. We need players to be sold. Couple players have to be sold. Couple players. Let's say Van der Beek, Maguire, Bissaka, Anthony Martial. Who else? Who else? Who else has to be? Phil Jones. Ronaldo. David De Gea. Free contract, leaving. New keeper. Even if we get that David De Gea off, maybe he takes a wage cut, for example. For argument's sake, David De Gea takes a wage cut. Let's take that off. So 6 players. I'm counting 6. I counted Ronaldo as well. But yeah, six players. That's minimum that have to go. Minimum that have to go. Fred has to go, blood. He has to go. Fred's got to go. Let's be honest here. Fred ain't cut out for Man United. He's only here because we ain't got no one else. Fred got to go. 7, 8 players have to go. Luke Shaw's got to go. Luke Shaw got to go. Tellez got to go. Let's be honest here. We need recycling. We need to recycle some players here. Them man have to go. Can you 1 second? Can you let me this? Can you see the likes of Zidane, Iqbal, and Garnacho getting more game time tomorrow? Impossible. Can't. It's not happening. It's not happening. They are not getting chances to play at the moment. I can assure you of that. If we're talking, Alex Telles is coming back from loan. Where have you heard this? Is this solid news? Is this news out there? Is this tier 1 or tier trust me, bro source? What source is this? Dean Hendo has to go, blood. He has to go. If we're talking players that need to be sold, Ronaldo, Martial, Jones, Bissaka, Fred, Maguire, Twanzebe, yeah, Williams, yeah, I forgot them two, Jones and Davide. You mentioned Jones twice, but yeah, Davide, that's a lot of players. I forgot Twanzebe and Williams. This is what I mean. We got players that just creeping about. Like you forget, you got these players on the squad. You forget because they're dossing about, man. We got players just here lingering about. Phil Jones is just here lingering about. Phil Jones. Yeah. Phil Jones. Phil Jones hasn't uploaded an Instagram picture since 2017. Since 2017, Phil Jones has not uploaded a Instagram picture. Phil Jones has not uploaded a Instagram picture since 2017. What's he been doing? Let's see on Twitter. This stream, chat, you lot messed up this stream. You got me. Has he got Twitter, Phil Jones? Has he got Twitter? Don't think he has Twitter, Oh no, he does. He does. Phil Jones retweeted his last tweet, 2017. His FIFA card. Phil Jones is just here, bro. 2017. His last tweet. 5 years ago. For 5 years, the man ain't made a tweet and uploaded nothing on Instagram. Not a picture on a meal. Not with his wife, his kids, nothing. Phil Jones ain't made a tweet or posted since 2017. And he's in the squad. He hasn't congratulated the squad on a win. He ain't done nothing. Nothing since 2017. How is Phil Jones's pace 58 in FIFA in 2017? And Phil Jones retweeted this. His FIFA card. Players are lingering. Players are just lingering about. Just lingering about, man. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. And all I can say is, yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get rid of these players, man. I just don't know. But yeah, that's Phil Jones. You chat. You get me going on a tangent. You lot. Tellers News is tier 1000. Yeah, fuck that. Is it true United have a deal to sign Osimhen? I don't know. Why can't we just terminate Phil Jones's contract? Because Akil, I appreciate your question, and I don't want to get cancelled. So all I'm gonna say is ask Woodward. I don't want to get cancelled. You know how it be, man. I don't want to say something that hurts someone's feelings. But all I'm saying is clearly loyalty pays, right? Clearly loyalty pays because God, he won the lottery. He won the lottery. Phil Jones literally won the lottery. I have never witnessed this in my life where a player doesn't play, where a player doesn't train, but he has a contract. There is some mysterious thing going on here, by the way. There is, I might need to go and deep dive into this. Why is Phil Jones not in training pictures, not in kit pictures, by the way, not in the new kit pictures, new photo? He's not uploaded since 2017 and he's still under contract. Something fishy going on. Something's fishy going on here. Man is not played, not posted since 2017. 2017, bruv. We had a World Cup even come and go. Not a single post. What? Has he forgot his login details? This is something we need to look into, chat. What's going on with Phil Jones? Bai doesn't want to come back, so that pretty much takes care of itself. Tellis is definitely getting unloaded. I think Bai might come back. Hold on to Bai, man. Bai is my guy, man. Please leave Bai alone, man. Phil Jones stray bullet. It ain't stray bullet. It ain't. But there's players just chilling out here. Big up Karimo for the super chat. Says a player with shame would have left the club or retired. Jones is a leech, but people will have the nerve to say we should respect him when he goes. It's a catch-22 because does Phil Jones have trophies under United? Yes, he does. Arsenal wanted him, don't forget as well. Phil Jones has played a lot of Premier League minutes. He's going to turn out to be one of those players that's going to go on to say, I've appeared for Manchester United and I've played this many games for Manchester United, and maybe do some punditry or whatever. He's just going to, one of those players in the background. He's just going to become a player who does a bit of thing, maybe a bit of coaching. But I don't think he took his career seriously. He'll always have the ability to say, you know what, I played for Manchester United. I have won something with Manchester United. I did this, I did that. He'll always have that. But has he taken his career seriously? Let's look at it that way. No, he hasn't. He hasn't taken his career seriously. But hey, Phil Jones has trophies under his name. The guy won the under 21 Premier League. The guy won a couple of English Super Cup, FA, League Cup. Obviously, his 2013 Premier League and the Europa League as well. So he's had trophies under his name. And you cannot take that away from him. Absolutely cannot take that away from him. So it is what it is. It is what it is. You'll give him respect simply based on the trophies he's won in the club, whether that was minimal input, whether that was even a little bit input. He's just got the medal. Nonetheless, he has it. He does. So that's all I can say. But if he had what you said is a certain amount of respect for himself, he would have walked and played somewhere else. I don't know where he's gonna go and play because he ain't played in a long time and he don't play no games and nothing at all. So that's that. I don't know why you guys got me talking about Phil Jones today when it was the Sheriff match preview. I don't know. Phil Jones is being froze out by Ten Hag. I like Bailly as well, and it would be top if he comes back, but I don't think he wants to come back here as he's getting game time at Marseille. But if you think about it, Bailly could have got game time at United as well. Rafa Varane's injury, Lisandro Martinez's rest time, Lindelof coming in, set games. He could have, because Maguire needs to be shipped out, and Bailly, I think, had the feeling that certain players were getting prioritized before him, and I can appreciate that. Based on that reason, he might not want to come back, but it all comes down to what the manager wants to do with Eric Bailly. If you ask me, Eric Bailly should come back to Manchester United, and he may have a decent time, but we'll see. Let me touch on Luke Shaw and Malasia, chat. I want to know, actually, before I do, let me end the poll. 72% of people have said Ronaldo should start tomorrow, and 28% have said Ronaldo should not start tomorrow. So by overwhelming majority, Ronaldo will start tomorrow. We'll just keep it at that. Ronaldo starts tomorrow because you lot have said you lot want Ronaldo to start. So yeah, big up Ronald Jacob with the super chat as well. Says someone explain how magically Phil Jones is always injured around transfer window time. No club is going to buy a. Ooh, interesting. No club's going to buy a player who is injured, but last contract given doesn't make sense at all. The injury I don't mind, right? But the contract, what made Man United give him that contract? Like, where? How was that decided? By who? That contract is outrageous. That contract that he got given by Manchester United is one of the worst contracts given out in general. I have no idea how he got £75,000 a week to not play football. £75,000 a week to not play football. That is crazy. Is Sir Alex behind it, by the way? There's a question, Ronald, here to be asked. Is Sir Alex Ferguson behind this? It could be the case. It could be the case. We don't know. We really don't know. It could be. But all I can say is it's not good business from Man United, and I hope we can move on. I hope we can move on. Oh my goodness. Marcel has made a tweet. Marcel has made a tweet. Let me call Marcel, see if he answers. Let me call Marcel, see if he answers, man. Marcel's tweeting about goalkeepers. Marcel, what are you doing? What are you doing? Marcel, is he gonna answer? Double penalty save from Diego Costa, delivers in big moments. He completely changes the way the team can play. Attack starts from the back, defending starts from the front. This is what he's tweeted. Marcel is tweeting, man. Why is Marcel tweeting? See this guy? This guy doesn't answer his phone. He doesn't answer his phone for no one. Marcel's tweeted. Marcel, what you doing, man? Answer your phone, bruv. Answer your phone, bruv. What is this guy doing? Diego Costa, chat. Do you lot want Diego Costa at Man United? Marcel, he ain't gonna answer. This guy doesn't answer his phone. He doesn't answer his phone. Nonetheless, see if he calls me back or whatever. But nonetheless, I want everyone watching this stream to go and respond to Marcel's tweet and say Faz sent me. Faz sent me, and we don't want Costa. If you have any ounce of respect, I'm going to share the tweet again. Actually, I'm going to share the link to the tweet. Bear with me. I'm going to share the link to the tweet in the chat. I want all of you to go to Marcel's tweet, and I want you all to tweet under his tweet saying, Marcel, Faz sent us. We do not consent. David De Gea, man. Allow this turn up for big games, whatever, man. This is just slander for David De Gea, man. Diego Costa is slander. Marcel is slandering David De Gea at any given moment. Any given moment. Chat, we must. Come on, chat. We must protect David De Gea at least. Come on, it's only fair. It's only fair. But anyways, I was gonna move on. Let's go and talk about. I want to touch on Luke Shaw and Malacia, and I'm gonna do a poll as well. So everybody get involved with the poll. Is it time now? 1 second. Is it time to play Malacia back into the starting 11? Should Luke Shaw hold bench again? Because Luke Shaw can get comfortable once he starts, once you give him too much space to to feel like he's got the starting 11 position solidified. He starts acting up. He starts acting up. He starts acting up. Malacia, I believe he should get some time now. I think it's right time for Malacia to go and get some minutes. But please, everybody watching this, I've attached the link in the chat. This is the link. Go to Marcel's tweet and tell Marcel we don't want Diego Costa, man. We don't want him. Faz sent us. Faz has sent us. We don't want Diego Costa. This is the link. Please go and click the link, and I want you lot to spam his tweet, man. Spam this guy's tweet. All he does is slander David De Gea. That's all he does. Yeah, Faz sent us. Yeah, there you go. I like it. Thank you. Big up the chat, man. Big up the chat for doing that. Faz says, leave David De Gea alone. That's it. Big up the chat. Big up the chat. Go and spam this guy, man. This guy, all he does is slander David De Gea. And when David De Gea does well, he won't make a post about David De Gea, by the way. Marcel won't make a post about David De Gea saying, yeah, well done, David. Nice, my keeper. He won't do it. He won't do it. He won't do it. But I think it's time to play Malacia. I think Malacia, he's had a run of games where he's done really well, by the way. Don't forget his run of games where he did well. You saw that a dip in form is coming, so he swiftly put Luke Shaw in there. Luke Shaw picked it up where we left off. Brilliant, but I think it's time to play Malacia. Chat. I want to know what you guys think in the poll. 88%. Well, okay, just gone down. 78% of the people think Malacia should play. Only 22% of the people think Luke Shaw should play. I am going to make Mars L hold the L again fast. Wait and watch. Big up Ronald, man. Big up Ronald. You finessed him last full view. You fully, absolutely murked him, bruv. Well done for that. Big round of applause for you. You murked him last full view with that question of yours about who would you pick. So well done. You caught the fraud. You literally caught the fraud. You blatantly caught the fraud. So well done. Well done on that one. Anyways, keeping it moving, right? I see Marcel's tweet. People are saying we don't want Costa. Fast sent me. Yeah, big up the chat, man. Big up the chat. Cook this guy, man. Marcel. He didn't even answer my phone. I want to know from the chat, right? I want to know Van der Beek. Please talk to me about Van der Beek now. I want to just quickly touch on this whilst people are here. Does Van der Beek deserve to come back into Man United squad? Think logically, by the way. Do not think with emotion. Think logically. I'm going to end that poll because Malacia won by a clear margin. Malacia should start over Luke Shaw. So I'm going to swiftly end that poll. We've got the polls are a great way of knowing what people think. We've got the Ronaldo should start tomorrow. We've got Malacia should start tomorrow. Should Van der Beek be allowed? Should Van der Beek be allowed to start tomorrow? Well, not tomorrow. He's not going to start. That's impossible. How do I phrase this question? Let me have a think. Should Van der Beek be given more opportunity? Given more opportunity? Should he? Should Van der Beek be given more opportunity? Is that a right way of questioning? Should Van der Beek be given more opportunity? Yeah, I'll just ask that question. See what the people have to say. Go ahead and drop a vote. Big up to everyone in the stream watching. I like knowing what people think. I like knowing what people, what their thoughts on the team. Sometimes I might be swayed into thinking the way you lot think, because that's what football is about. Planet flip flop at the end of the day, right? Planet flip flop. Let's see what the people are saying. Oh, okay. Wow. Nearly 90% of the people want Van der Beek to continue to be part of Man United, and they want to give Van der Beek another opportunity or more opportunity. But then you do have the contrast where, for example, Ramos says here, Karimo says Luke Shaw is levels above Malacia, Dutch Aaron Wan-Bissaka. But I see what you mean, but Luke Shaw's older. Luke Shaw's more seasoned in terms of Premier League. Malacia's just come in. Malacia's better at tackling. Malacia's better at sliding. Malacia's better at reading the ball. Luke Shaw's whippage is better. Luke Shaw's attacking strengths are better, but they're two different types of fullbacks. Oh wait, sorry, yeah, fullbacks, two different type of fullbacks. So I don't like this comparison of Luke Shaw and Malacia as in like for like. They are not like for like. They are absolutely not like for like, because if you do Luke Shaw and Nuno Mendes blows Luke Shaw off the park. Let's be honest here. Absolutely blows. Cancelo blows Luke Shaw off the park. So let's not do like for like. They're two different types of players. 20 minutes off the bench for Donny. Van der Beek, I think, can work in his way back in. It's not impossible. Donny is finished. There you go. Ramos comment says Donny is finished. We should try and put him in a Hakpo deal, meaning an exchange deal for Hakpo. Yeah, get the likes of people. He should be sold. Ten Hag's coached him before and he's still not utilizing him. Exactly. Yeah, well, let's forget about Barca. We're not even bothered, man. We're not even bothered. I just want to come top of the group stage so we can avoid extra 2 games. I just want to avoid extra 2 games. So yeah, that's all I can say. But yeah, with Van der Beek, overwhelming amount of people. Oh, well, actually, no. It's nearly close. 50-50. People are saying 50-50 with Van der Beek. 50-50 with Van der Beek. It's close. Only 58% of the people are saying Van der Beek should be given an opportunity, and 42% are saying he shouldn't. It's very close. It's close. Not a huge amount of people are voting, but please do vote if you're watching the stream. I want to know what people have to think. There's 20 odd people watching. There's only 12 votes. Everybody get voting. But that's interesting, you know. What about Dubravka, man? Where is Dubravka, bruv? Where is Dubravka? Why ain't he starting these games? Why is he not here? Well, yeah, there you go. I'll end that poll. It seems like Donny van der Beek's won. He should be given another opportunity. 64% of the people have said Donny van der Beek should be given more opportunity. So it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll stick with that. We'll leave it at that. But my thing is, we've got McTominay, Casemiro, Bruno, Ericsson, Fred, Iqbal, Pelestri. Yeah, Iqbal Pelestri, that's it, right? In that midfield, where does Donny fit in? Where in the pecking order? Because pecking order is Bruno is number 1, Ericsson is number 2, Casemiro is number 3 right now. Then you have McTominay, then you have Fred. Where who can Donny replace in a five competing? Where? So you can't just sit here and tell me that Donny van der Beek can fit in anywhere. He ain't fitting in nowhere, bro. Donny van der Beek is not fitting in nowhere, absolutely nowhere. But I'm surprised to think that a lot of people want Ronaldo to start tomorrow. Very, 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 very surprised to think that. What about Dallo? What about Dallo? Should we rest Dallo tomorrow? Let's ask this question. Let's see what the chat have to say. Should we rest Dallo tomorrow? If Dallo is rested, who's going to play on that side? So make a vote as well. I want to know what people have to say, because Dallo has played every freaking game, bro. Every fucking game. He's played every game since the start of the season, preseason, everything. And it's looking long for Dallo. He needs a bit of rest. He really does need a bit of rest. I don't know how much more we're going to be giving Dallo minutes without giving him a rest. And if we're giving him rest, who's going to play on that side? You lot saying, yes, he should get rest tomorrow. But then who plays on that side? Williams got no fitness, bro. Forget Williams' fitness, bro. Forget Williams' fitness. Rest Dallo, but who you starting then? Majority of the people are saying rest Dallo. I don't think we should rest him yet, in all honesty. As much as I want to, I'm saying wait till Williams and Bissaka is back. But then Williams and Bissaka, right? We got a couple of games and then it's World Cup. So when are they going to be match fit? Then comes next after the World Cup phase. You then think to yourself, well, when will Bissaka and when will Brandon Williams be able to get integrated into the team? Because by that time it's January window, and in January window we're looking for a right back. If you ask me, we need to be looking for a right back ASAP because Williams is not cutting it at all. He's a Harry Maguire complice, and I'm not having him in my squad. He ain't shown me nothing, anyways. On top of that, Bissaka, he won't really fit in into Ten Hag system. We all know that. He can't pass the ball good enough. He's not got no holder play. He's overlapping his crap. He doesn't cross the ball well. It's so many things. Dallo is really good right now. We need a proper right back, and January market should be it. And we need to be selling these players. So, but you man are saying AWB is back like he's back, like he's got fitness to be playing starting game. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Big up Annie in the chat says play Dallo first half. If Bissaka is fit, then play him second half. Or worst case, Malacia, Dallo needs to be rested. Dallo definitely needs to be rested. Malacia as a right back is a tough one. He can play right back. He has played right back, but that's not his preferred position. What do you do now? This is a difficult question. Maybe if Man United were in a position where we're killing games off, where we are, let's say, 2-0 up at halftime, 3-0 up at halftime, sub a lot of these players and rest them. Sub a lot of them and rest them. Sub Dallo for Bissaka, sub Lisandro Martinez, sub Bruno, sub Ericsson, sub Casemiro, like sub Bear play, sub Anthony if you can, depending on how many subs are left. Sub a lot of these players, especially our starting ones, because we got West Ham, Villa coming up, and there's some big games, bro. There are some big games to come. Is the Europa not important anymore? 100% important. Europa is very important. Top four and Europa, very important. Either way, getting into the Champions League, but ideally, you want to get into the Champions League via the top four route because it's convincing. But Europa win would be fantastic. We need a piece of silverware, I'm telling you. And Ten Hag getting a piece of European silverware on his first season would be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Someone said Fred at right back. Get the hell out of here, man. He does run though. But it ain't working. Fred at right back is the same as saying Sancho as a striker. It's the same. It's not happening. It's a Twitter myth. Twitter Ten Hag tacticians come up with these weird analogies and weird stuff about Sancho and stuff, and I'm not having it. I am not having it, man. Allow it. Blame the Glazers. Ten Hag wanted to get rid of Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Williams and get a new right back, but the club didn't do that. 100%. The club, managers wanted to get rid of Martial as well, and the club didn't allow it. So, yeah, Andy Robinson says a Fred as right back. It's crazy. It is crazy. Let's talk about Anthony Joga Bonito. What are people's feelings about Anthony now that he's settled in a bit? He's settled in quite a bit. What are people's feelings now? Are you guys happy with Anthony? Are you guys, not convinced yet? What are people's feelings on Anthony? Let's ask this as a poll. What are your thoughts on Anthony? I like to call him Joga Bonito because he does a lot of it. 1 second, let me do it. Very happy, okay, or not convinced. Let's see what people have to say to this. If you ask me, I'm very happy with Anthony Joga Bonito, man. I'm very happy, man. I'm very, very happy with Anthony. Tell me who we can play at right back fast. Lindelof at right back. It's not looking good, bruv, is it? It's not looking good. Is Twanzebe fit? No, man, it's not looking good, bruv, is it? Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire in the middle with Martinez and Lindelof. Maybe you don't play a fullback. Maybe you go 3 at the back. Play 3 at the back. I don't know. Play 3 at the back. I don't know. Play 5 at the back. I don't know, man. It's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good with Dallo's rest situation. Anthony's our best winger in the squad. Felix Favor says Anthony's a good player, but he needs to work on his right foot. Interesting. I bet you weren't saying this when Iron Robin was doing what he was doing, right? I bet you weren't saying this. Nah, man. I'm not streaming anymore. I'm not streaming anymore. What kind of crackery comment is this? Man said Brandon Williams is fit, is a good player. I'm not streaming no more, man. Felix, what's going on, man? What is this? What are we? Are we not Man United? What's this? Brandon Williams is a good player. Are you serious? You're the same guy that probably wants Dan James back, right? I bet you. I bet you. I bet you want Adnan Januzaj back as well. I bet you. Nah, this is crazy. Felix, man, this is crazy, man. Brandon Williams. Out of everyone you could have said is a good player in Man United, you said Brandon Williams. Nah, Felix, man. That's mad sinbin, bro. That's mad sinbin. That's mad sinbin. Ronald Jacob, big up, says, I am that Twitter tactician who told KG after City game to play Shaw over Malacia so we can groom Malacia in Europa games. Anthony is a baller. Well. Yeah, Shaw come through for sure. I remember actually you mentioning that about the Shaw situation to KG on KG stream. Yeah, I do remember. And you were right. You were right. Shaw came through, but Shaw comes through when he has competition. Shaw comes through when he has competition. Some players do, some players don't. Some players hate competition, aka Mr. Biscuit Boy Martial. But with with Shaw, he can't get comfortable with the starting 11. If you keep starting him, that's when it starts getting technical with him. He starts doing hoo-ha stuff and he starts not performing. He starts not overlapping. You start seeing him slow down. So at times you need to, like I say, rotate players to keep them feeling like they're in form. But with Luke Shaw, he can't keep starting all the time. It's just not fair for Malacia. He's a good backup. Get out of here, man. What is this? Felix, come on, Felix, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Felix, next chat, you will have to be deleted. I think Felix is asking you that question, Faz. He's stated his statement with is a good player. He is a good player. I don't get it. Wait, Felix said, "Is Brandon Williams fit? Is a good player?" No, if he okay, Ronald. If Felix is asking me a question, the sentence should be, "Is Brandon Williams fit as a good player?" Yes, not IS, as a good player. I'm not even good at English, but there you go. And then he goes on to say he is a good backup player. He's making a statement. No. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. All this talk about Anthony left footed is crazy. Rashford is also ridiculously right foot. Thank you very much, Joey. W. W for Joey, man. W for Joey. Faz, Twanzebe ain't coming back till after Christmas, man. Forget it. Like I said, there's players in Man United who are just chilling and playing PS5, bro. You look, call me in the PS5. There's literally Man United players playing PS5. There's literally Man United players playing PS5 after training every day. Every day. PS5 and chilling. PS5 and living the life. PS5 and living the life. That's a nice rhyme. That's a good one. I just made that one. PS5 and living the life. Some Man United players are playing PS5 and living the. Wow. My brain works in mysterious ways. Faz at right back. Who says no? Nobody. And I tell you what, I'm better at left back. I played left back yesterday. I took 2 L's. I took a L on Monday. I took a L yesterday. It's not looking good for me. 2 L's in a row, man, in the week. But I played left back yesterday and I was doing all right. But man, bro, we have Phil Jones. Why? I don't want to get cancelled. With Shaw, problem is he goes into his comfort zone way too easily. Maybe with the new contract, he would get comfortable again. Yeah. Can't be given contracts, man. Can't be given contracts to set players. But that's another whole conversation. They've got to go, blood. They've got to go. But listen, big up to everyone for joining in. Anyways, 5 minutes left for the Barca versus Bayern game. I think, yeah, Barca versus Bayern. I rang Marcel a few times. Marcel did not answer. I'm going to ring him one last time to see if he answers. I hope people have gone and spammed his tweet. If you're watching this stream, please click this link that I have posted in the chat. Go to Marcel's tweet and tweet to him saying, Faz sent me, we do not want Costa, we want David De Gea. Just to piss him off, by the way. Do it. He's not answering his phone. Just to piss him off. I want you guys to do it just to piss him off. So click this link in the chat that I've posted. Go to that tweet and just to piss him off. Even if you want Costa, yeah, just to annoy him, say Faz sent us, we don't want Costa, we want David De Gea. Give him a new contract. Really, really piss Marcel off. Yeah, piss Marcel off. I want Marcel to get pissed off because he's not answered my phone. Click that link and go and do it. But yeah, big up to everyone. Barca game starting in 5 minutes. Let's go and watch that. I'm gonna see what Barca do. But anyways, big up to everyone. Thank you all for joining. Tomorrow, I'm trying something new. I might try and go live from Old Trafford. So keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it's gonna work, but yeah, I'm gonna see. So support me on that. It's a new idea that I'm trying. No other channel is kind of trying these sorts of things. So I'm going to try and see how it works. I've got the technology to do it. So I'm going to try and bring that to you. And hopefully we can go live from Old Trafford and see how that works. But yeah, I'm good. Mola, thank you very much for joining. Yeah, big up to all. Take care. Peace, love, and blessings. And I'm out. And guess what? Let's all drink some Barca tears whilst we are at it.